I'm trying to visit COROICO, but apparently I have to get a bus from Terminal Minasa in La Paz, which is around a 2-hour walk from where I am at the moment. So I'm going to tourist information to ask how I can get there. Even though the tourist information says open, it is closed, so that's not great. I found a busy road and I'm just going to wait here for a little while if I see a bus with Terminal Minasa on a piece of cardboard on the front of it. Terminal Minasa? So I've arrived now at Terminal Minasa. Very nice background up there. The sun's in the eyes a bit. Maybe if I turn my camera around. Look at that. Now I think I've basically just got to walk around here and find a bus to COROICO. There's not as many people shouting as I was expecting, but there's lots of minibuses down this side. I'll go walk around a bit more. I can see some buses that say COROICO here. Maybe I'll try and find the one that's most full because that will leave the earliest. Look at those beautiful mountains.
COROICO, Minibus, COROICO. ¿Cuánto cuesta? 35, cariños ahora, 25. Sale a COROICO, ya sale a COROICO. 25, 25. Ah, 25. Gracias. ¡Ay, Minibus! ¿Puedo entrar ahora?
So, I'm on the bus now. I think it's just a waiting game until it's full, basically. This could take quite a while by the looks of things. I turned down the opportunity to go in this smaller vehicle for £1 more. This bus journey that I'm on is going to be heading on a road parallel to North Yungas Road, which is officially known as Death Road in Bolivia. Lots of people do bicycle tours because vehicles aren't really allowed on that road anymore, but as I don't have a bicycle and I'm not sure if I've got insurance for that either, I'm going to be taking the minibus and see how dangerous the road is just next to it, and we will pass the road as well, so I'll be able to see the same scenery as you see, the same drops on Death Road, Bolivia. I've read a couple of reviews of COROICO Tours, which is the company I'm travelling with today, and they said not to travel with them because of the lack of safety, the minibus driver chewing cocoa leaves, and the dodgy driving along the big drops, so it should be exciting. So I have now arrived in COROICO, courtesy of this bus. And I would usually be a bit more excited to arrive in a new place and to have travelled on Death Road in Bolivia. However, that bus journey was so bumpy, so cramped, so humid. Every pelvic bone, or every bone in and around my pelvis, is hurting a lot. I'm sweating a lot. And yeah, I'm going to take a look around COROICO before returning, but Death Road definitely was an experience that I will not forget. The bus has dropped us off in the main square. There seems to be a cathedral behind me. Unfortunately, it looks closed, and the main square is there behind me. So this is the main square, and the cathedral is called Catedral San Pedro y San Pedro COROICO, which is quite a nice view from here. To be a lot of parrot signs when entering into COROICO, like this one. Seems to be a sort of classic barber shop here, and a few minibuses around. It's actually, there's a few restaurants. Oh, there's a better view. The sun was glaring from the other side. It always amuses me. Apparently the tourist information is this building behind me. Let's show you what it looks like. So that is now 2 out of 2 non-existent tourist informations that I've come across today. This building seems to mention the word Turistico. There were just a couple of office workers in there, some people selling some fruits on the side of the road. It's quite hard to see, it's very sunny here, it's very warm as well. I've got 3 layers on. The sun is now facing in the correct direction for the camera. This is quite a nice street, except for the slightly scary dogs. Ooh. This building here is apparently Ministerio del Nuevo Pacto. Not much going on in the side streets, but still quite a lot of vehicles parked up. And a couple of things to mention. I think I'm only around 1.5 meters above sea level now, so I think I've dropped around 2,000, if not more, from La Paz, which means the way back, the journey back, will be a lot more uphill and probably a lot more slower. The bus took 3 hours to get here, by the way, and apparently this is also now a yellow fever zone. Ooh. And you can see the forestry scenery come into play here in COROICO. This is Puazela 27 de Mayo, a playground. I'm not sure it looks too fun for children to play in. No wonder there's no one there. Now, according to my map, there's a church up this desolated and dilapidated street. And I think this is it. It says Ecclesia. Wow, this is a beautiful view just before I arrived at the church. You can see the beautiful cloud cover coming down into the mountains. So this is the church of COROICO, Ecclesia COROICO. And it's got like a bed sheet at the front door and some washing hanging up the top as well. Not sure what Jesus would think of that. Wow, I've come off track a bit. You can see by the road, sort of muddy. But I found a waterfall. So right up there, I don't know if you can see just where my finger is, there's a nice waterfall and it's coming out near the road here. I thought I could hear a car coming then. Oh, there is a car coming. Managed to get the waterfall in. It seems like there is also a toilet here in the middle of nowhere in COROICO, Bolivia. So let's see what it looks like. The women's looks closed and the men's has some sticks in front of it. Just took a closer look inside before going in because there's water here and the whole place is flooded. However, I do need to go to the toilet, so I'm going to venture around the back of this building here. So I've just been for a number 1. You can see the residue on that green leaf, and I get a better look inside these wonderful toilets. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go in there for the toilet, but I also get a closer view of the waterfalls. Look at this. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a beautiful butterfly in the middle of the road. Just there. I'm not sure what he is up to. Okay, so COROICO has become more picturesque as I've been walking around. Look at this. And I'm going to be walking down here, the beautiful mountains in the background. Sort of reminds me when I was in India. Oh, there's a dog coming up the path. Thankfully, the dog went the opposite direction, just keeping an eye out just in case. Here is the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses. Little platform, another viewpoint out onto the valleys. Wow, look at that. apparently there is a bus station at the bottom of this road. Now, I'm not sure if there's minibuses there or bigger buses. Depending on the price, I may want to take a bigger bus back, because on the way here they stopped for petrol for about an hour because there was a queue of minibuses. I'm hoping if there's a bigger bus that won't be the case. I also may be a bit higher to see the views, and I'll be able to compare which is worth more, the larger coaches or the minibus, but I don't know because I haven't arrived at the bus station yet. I found the tourist information office in the middle of nowhere. There's no one in there though, but interestingly down here you've got swimming pools, almost like, what do you call it, over the edge swimming pools, football pitch, and another concrete football pitch. Infinity pool was the word I was looking for. I had to pause my video and come back. Here is the shabby looking bus terminal. Nice views though. And here it says departures to La Paz, so let's go down. ¿A La Paz? Sí, solo yo. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
35.
35.
35.
Ah, bueno. On another bus to Terminal Menasa where I got on, so when I get there I'm going to have to get another minibus back to my hostel. I think I'm the last one on, which means I don't have to wait as long. Okay, the journey back wasn't as painful. The driver was very quick actually, give him his due. And I'm at Terminal Minasa. Got to find another bus to the centre now, or somewhere near the centre.